the final set of the evening, or not, definitely not necessarily the final set, but the last two players facing off against each other today. We have Supahsemmie in the green trunks against S1 in the black trunks. It's going to be one for the ages once again.
Absolutely.
And you thought that Space versus Semi would be the highlight. Well, let me introduce you to the main dinner. It's Supahsemmie versus S1.
Yeah, and both of these players are playing it quite safely because they haven't played each other today, right?
No, they haven't.
So, of course, yeah, well, playing it safe isn't quite the thing anymore for Semi, but yeah, I'm speechless. I'm still speechless.
About that previous set.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's
it's okay. It's okay. We all had that happen to us in the past, and even the viewers are probably speechless as well.
Yeah, but the first few minutes of first few seconds, they both kind of played it kind of safe for their means because they haven't played each other yet today, and they're not sure about their options. But Supahsemmie taking the first stock of this grand finals.
Yeah, and it's what a way, right? Because he's riding this wave of momentum, beating Space in a reverse 3-0 right into trying to beat S1. S1, who's he had all the time in the world to prepare.
Yeah,
well, not really, because he probably thought he was going to be playing Space again. Gets the yo-yo though, and yeah, that's a great start for both these players.
Absolutely, and it looks like they're taking turns killing each other off. But Supahsemmie still at 0%, so I don't think one combo will take it. But it's so explosive, this game, and this matchup is. I think us viewers are quite blessed to have this great top 8 and as well as a great grand finals looking like.
Yeah, this could really go either way. If you would have to bet on either of these two players, then yeah, Semi has the win record in the over the past few months, but
S1 is at winner's side.
Right.
Supahsemmie has to take 2 sets,
right,
which he has done before.
Yeah,
I just said just now.
Yeah, he has done that indeed, but against S1, you never really know what to expect because S1 could be bringing his S+ game, you know, not just his A game. He's bringing it all. And Semi,
Well, it doesn't look like it.
Semi's bringing his S game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. One stock lead, 32%. It's looking really convincing game 1 for Supahsemmie. Let's see if Supahsemmie can keep this up, because S1 is, of course, this adaptation is really strong.
Right, adaptation-wise, I would say he is one of the strongest players in the Netherlands.
He's been playing since Brawl, right?
Yeah, he has. And he's not only been playing Smash, he's also been playing League of Legends on a competitive level and stuff like that. It's like every game he picks up, he's instantly good at because he's such a hard worker. And the skill he has in those different games translates so well to each other. Twice the PK Flash, that's definitely a big statement from S1.
Absolutely. I never see that move hit anyone, actually, but this is like the 3rd time Supahsemmie gets hit by the up smash. Great play by S1, but also maybe a big misstep by Supahsemmie, because he might.
Semi could definitely work a little bit better around that move. Tries to use the PK Magna to further disrupt Semi.
Ooh, those angles seem really hard, but S1 is able to make it work.
Right, Semi trying to set up some sort of combo here. The returning boomerang, maybe? No, the
that's a kill.
Down tilt to the hero spin will take it.
Yeah. It's all.
It's a clean game 1.
Yeah, it always looks so flashy whenever you kill with a hero spin, right?
Yeah, I love, especially Young Link's hero spin and Toon Link's hero spin. I don't really like normal Link.
Nah.
I think normal Link's kind of
Yeah.
But yeah, that's personal.
It really is personal. I'm giving you a big. I'm standing behind that statement.
Oh wait, I just now realized why, but yeah, but
moving on, game 2. Supahsemmie taking game 1 pretty convincingly, but S1 of course known for his adaptation.
Yeah, and S1 is never one to count out, right? So let's see what happens here. Game number 2 will be played on Pokemon Stadium. First game was on Battlefield, a little bit of a smaller stage.
Yeah.
S1 fancies a bigger stage against Young Link. I'm not sure if that's the right choice, but we're gonna find out regardless. Might just be a personal preference kind of stuff. Misses the hero spin. No punish from S1. Tries to punish it with the PK Fire, but just a little bit too slow.
Yeah, it feels like Supahsemmie keeps him at bay really well. And I think that F-Smash was to try to reflect the bomb, the boomerang, or the bomb, the boomerang, or the arrows, but was a whiff, so nothing really happened there. Oh, that down smash.
Yeah, and the semi-air dodged. Had the bomb in hand, so he's gonna get a bomb recovery. And does make it back to the stage.
What a great presence of mind, just knowing what the limits of his recoveries are.
So here's the thing, if you are watching and you see Supahsemmie air dodging immediately after being blown off the stage, he's probably holding a bomb. Because if he air dodges up, then he can use the bomb to make it back. And S1 sniping with the PK Thunder to the up air.
Yeah.
Classic, really.
Ooh, just waiting. He doesn't even need to do anything immediately. So, I haven't seen Supahsemmie do any up B out of shields or whatever. I thought up B was really safe on shield.
On shield or out of shield?
Both.
Yeah, it's a good option.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you whiff it, yeah, you're in for a world of hurt.
That's true. We might see that later in the set, since he might condition S1 to not think about that.
The thing is with Ness is that most of his aerials and the PK magnets are actually quite safe on shield.
Oh, yeah, that's true,
and it creates some sort of rock, paper, scissors scenario where you have to choose the right option or else you're going to get a big punish. So if S1 shields the hero spin, then yeah, you're in for a world of hurt.
Ooh, he dared preemptively knowing that S1 will try to do a combo with his aerial moves, but it's just, these players, it looks like they know each other so well.
They have played a ton in the past.
Absolutely.
And it's showing. Semi with some fantastic combo setups there. Tries to go for the low bomb. Misses the PK rocket recovery. S1 trying to make it back. Does so with the get up attack.
Yeah, and Semi tried to cover that ledge option by throwing a boomerang upwards. But S1, of course, isn't falling for that and just makes great choices, leading it to him having a one-stock lead.
Yeah, slight error there from Supahsemmie. Definitely could have confirmed there to the down smash, but not expecting that kind of hitbox. Hero spin doesn't finish it up either, but the Nair will do it. Even game, last stock, both them. Alright, getting the grab. Up throw, up air. There.
The magnet use is actually really great. How he just evades the boomerang because of that. Because I'm not sure how that works, because it isn't a energy-based object, right?
No, it isn't. It can't absorb it, but he can. It does have a wind box.
Oh,
and the wind box actually, it kind of toys around with projectiles and stuff like that. So. Yeah, S1 using that to great effect. It's a last stock situation here. Really, both players not really on kill percent, but it's looking awfully close.
Yeah, they keep on trying to overshoot because it takes one misstep of a bad defensive option, and you're kind of done for. So both these players know what's at stake. And once again, that's Sarah doing great things, but not great enough. And now S1 is in the advantage state.
Yeah. Supahsemmie has to make it back to the middle of the stage. Stuck on the platform right now. Tries to go for the downer. Not the right option. Gets forward thrown off the stage. PK Fire gets thrown down. But great recovery by Supahsemmie. Now S1 is in the disadvantage state. Gets the grab.
Yeah, so much pressure if Young Link is short hopping on your shield. And also just covering. Oh, that's the kill.
Yeah, Supahsemmie just overextending just a little bit too much. The down air was just just a little bit too much. Yeah,
S1 taking game 2. Really, really close game. Could have gone both ways. But it does seem like adaptation has been made. While the adaptations have been made, the game was still close, right? So let's see if Game 3 is as close as ever. But I'm just... It's so hard to predict what's going to happen, because both these players have so much knowledge about their own character and also the opponent's character. So every time there's something happening, it's like a new card has opened, and that option is suddenly the meta of this matchup.
Yeah, it's like an advanced rock paper scissors game,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, where you also have gun and you also have police and stuff like that.
Police.
But yeah. Carlos is an interesting pick here from Supahsemmie because it adds so much to the recovery game of both these players.
Yeah.
S1 being able to PK rocket into the wall to... Oh, going for the parry.
Yeah.
But S1 being able to PK rocket into the wall to add another recovery to his belt, and Supahsemmie able to use the wall jumps.
Yeah, Supahsemmie in a big lead right now, but it's... Ness, of course, has so many ways of bringing this back. Of course, S1's combo game is amazing, and Supahsemmie not falling for that up smash again. He walked into it 3 times in game 1, made the adaptation. Game 3, whole different story.
Alright, Semmy, show me some of this low percent combos, which I always praise you for. Or will S1 just simply take it down with... Oh my
that coverage.
lord!
That coverage.
He does have a bomb. He does have a bomb.
Does he have a wall jump? No.
So, just doesn't make it back. S1 with a great string there. Makes the most out of it. Semmy on the back foot.
He tried to make the big play.
Yeah.
Ooh, great drift.
Ooh, oh.
You were saying that the B wasn't really great, indeed.
Yeah. So, the funny thing is, at some point, I just started screaming "oh" because I don't really know how to. There's so much happening, right?
Yeah,
they're reacting
exactly.
so quickly on each other, and it's quite surprising to see that they're playing at such a level at this late in the evening. But they're doing great, and
I mean, there's so much happening because both their burst range are big, right? So there's not really a spacing where none of these players can harm each other.
Semmy going for the air dodge, bump recovery it is.
Yes. And after that air dodge, you get an extra air dodge as well, not just an extra recovery.
Fast falls.
He doesn't have a bomb.
He didn't go for the wall jump. That really surprised me because I was 90% sure that he was going to make it back. But a slight mistake there from Semmy. S1 capitalizes on that, and now it's S1 in the lead here, and that's exactly what he wants. Because
look at him stalling in the air.
Yeah, he's feeling himself. Oh, look at that!
I mean, I would feel myself as well if I managed to be able to hit those sign magnets, but Supahsemmie not faced.
Gets in there, exactly what he needs. Can he make this offstage situation work? Tries to go for the interrupt on the PK rocket. Does so with the hero spin. You fancy, man.
I'm just in awe the whole time of this set.
Alright, but S1 still ahead in this game, but Semmy now gets to have a big combo. 43% back air doesn't quite connect.
It's almost even.
It is almost even, but Semmy misses a grab. S1 punishes with the jab. That's not what you want. Up throw to up air.
It's even.
It's back to even. Alright, Lustrous. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
I don't know. Everything is so hectic, and I, as a caster, don't know what's going to happen. But neither do these players, of course, though. You would think they will really want to play it safely and slow, but they don't. They just hammering on each other.
Yeah, Semmy now with a great position. Only needs to hit a single nair from this position. Will he get it, though?
Oh my god, side magnet into bear.
It's S1 who gets it. With the side magnet to bear, and it does connect, and S1 sneaks this game from under Semmy's nose.
Okay, so Semmy was behind, and then he was ahead, but then he lost. It's so hard to tell the flow of each game, but I'm in completely awe most of the time of this whole set.
Yeah.
It's so insane, and
understandably so.
Yeah, and it's like, these players are so great, right? It's almost like art doesn't need any commentary.
Yeah, but sometimes some people need the art to have some explaining, you know?
Yeah,
You see an abstract painting, and you're like, well, I don't know what this means. And then there's this guy that says, yeah, it's about life and death, you know.
but sometimes it's better if it's not explained.
Yeah, that's true. But that's only for the. But Twitch chat likes it explained, right? Twitch chat. I'm pretty sure I can count on you. Let's go to game number 4.
Yeah.
S1 only needs one more game to take this home, whereas Supahsemmie still has a long track to go if he wants to make this back.
Absolutely.
But is he the person to do so? Can he do so? I think he can.
I mean, he's an artist, right?
Right. And artists break the rules.
Absolutely. And just look at those rules being broken. I can't talk.
If you put it like that, it's like Semi is punching S1 in the face in the middle of the set, you know?
Yeah, but S1 has been playing better in these first few seconds. Supahsemmie, of course, now in the lead, but everything's changing so fast, and the course of the game.
Semi got stuck under the got stuck under Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big problems that people have with this stage.
Yeah,
Getting stuck,
absolutely.
and that's exactly what S1 needed.
Yeah, but Semi doesn't make it face him. He's still in his advantage state, and he called out the jump, and one hit off stage is all he needs.
Beautiful recovery from S1, but it doesn't
yeah.
matter. It doesn't matter. Semi was already charging down that down smash, fully charged down smash into the face of S1, and it...
Yeah, he knows that F smash would have been a big commitment, and of course, if he doesn't know what S1's angle is going to be, down smash is always the right choice.
Alright, PK Thunder to extend the advantage state here from S1, using the up B out of shield there.
I mean, look at how safe that is. You can't even shield grab that up B.
Of course you can't. Oh, great tech. Makes it back to the edge. Is it enough? Dodges the back throw.
Oh,
Uses the down air to land.
S1 is in a big lead right now.
He is.
Ooh. If he hit that up smash, that would have been a big kill, and he would have been so far ahead. Still a lot to do for Supahsemmie, but...
Oh my lord. First, beautiful tech, and then not being able to tech, getting the buffered air dodge.
Yeah,
that's just too bad. But S1 is looking poised to take this home. 40% only. He still has 2 stocks to work with, but Semi is an assassin. He can take those stocks in no time.
Absolutely, but S1 really eager to finally win a big PR event. Actually not getting second, and he waited really well, and... Oh, wait, what? The kill was so majestic that the game froze. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but... Ooh. The switch froze. I heard from my right ear. Oh my god. This is so rough. Because momentum gets halted so hard right now. And Supahsemmie was in the verge of getting a comeback. Oh.
This is a minor this is a technical error, and we're very sorry to see this happen for Semi and for S1, who are both on the verge of greatness here. Semi being up or getting that stock.
Wait,
not sure what is happening.
It isn't. It's just the game that froze.
It's the game that froze.
How weird.
It's the first time ever.
Yeah, and it was even game that last moment, but Supahsemmie...
Alright, we're gonna continue playing. It seems like...
Is that game freezing so hard, or is it just... Yeah, it's lagging. I've not seen this ever. That is so unfortunate. Not just for S1 and Supahsemmie, but for the crowd, the viewers at home.
Yeah, but we can't let that deter us, because this game could still really go either way.
Absolutely.
And I think they're gonna play it out, or at least I'm...
So I'm guessing they're going back to the same stage last stock. So here right now, someone accidentally took out the AC adapter from the Switch.
Yeah.
Which in turn...
Not ideal.
No, absolutely not.
Well, stuff like this unfortunately happens, but it's very sad circumstances for both S1 and Semi.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's discuss the game state, because both players were on their last stock right now. 28% on Young Link. Are they gonna play it out? No, it's still lagging.
Is it lagging?
It's not looking normal at least.
No. Yeah.
All right. Do you have any good jokes? Any time fillers? This is if you ever wanted to do stand-up comedy, this is it.
Then I have to stand up.
Stand-up comedy, right?
Yeah, and that was my joke. Thank you all for watching.
Ah, yeah, that was great. No, but yeah.
Yeah, I just feel really bad for both these players, and
yeah.
It does look like they're going to go for a neutral startup and see what's going to happen, but yeah, they're going to count down. Okay, they're started
they're,
just
they're
now.
they're going to keep on
exactly.
playing. These two guys are absolute heroes.
Yeah,
and here we are.
absolutely.
It's a final stock situation. 28% on Semi, 40% on S1. Remember, Semi was in a big disadvantaged position just now, but he managed to crawl it all the way back.
But potentially last stock of this whole tournament for Supahsemmie. Let's see if S1 can actually finish this stock, or will we see a Game 5 Supahsemmie? And we will see a Game 5 Supahsemmie, and we already told you guys, Game 5 Supahsemmie is scary as heck.
It is scary as heck, and considering that we had that pause just now, and Semi just...
Yeah.
He doesn't care, he just keeps on going, you know?
Well,
the momentum train doesn't just stop for him.
I mean, this win does feel double for Supahsemmie, right?
Right, yeah.
There's always that thing that keeps on bugging your mind, like, I might have lost if that pause never occurred. So it doesn't feel justified to actually winning. And I know Supahsemmie is a really, really nice guy. So it might bug him, actually. But of course, it did bug S1 as well. As we can see, S1 is not happy.
No, but we're going to play it out. It's a 2-2 situation here.
Yeah.
Both players are on the verge of either winning the game or resetting grand finals.
Because keep in mind, Supahsemmie came from loser side. So if you were to win this game, he still needs to win 3 more to actually win this set and this whole tournament for that.
Yeah. All right. Up air to back throw to PK Thunder. Great string there for S1.
Yeah,
That's exactly what he needs. The projectiles coming out for Supahsemmie.
And I think in this matchup, Supahsemmie can throw a lot of projectiles, because even though the magnet absorbs or windboxes all those projectiles, he still has to commit to the fact that he needs to use that side magnet. So a small interruption to the movement he actually wants is a big thing for Supahsemmie.
Gets the PK fire, tries to go for a little bit more here, S1 was, but doesn't quite get the hitbox, gets interrupted by that bomb.
Oh, that movement.
The jab is actually a fantastic option here to bait that air.
Yeah, it was his fastest option there. And also just the shield pressure of Supahsemmie just jumping around is so hard to deal with, it looks like. S1 keeps on getting corner pressured.
Uh-oh, no jump for S1, needs to use the double up B,
and
misses it, gets blocked under the stage.
Yeah, it was a rough spot in general, and S1 tried to get crafty, but didn't work out. Supahsemmie in the lead, Game 5 Semi, as we told you multiple times now. Let's see if S1 can get this kill, because he really needs to actually win this set.
Semi gets nared, needs to make it back, gets hit by the till. I think that's going to be it.
Even game once again. S1 nodding his head, knowing he did well. And these guys are so calm. Even after a big hectic pause, even after so many games today, and even after such a close set against each other, it looks like both these players are playing their A game.
Alright. S1 on 108%. This is certainly looking like a terribly hard game to come back from. Does get a nice string here, 54% on Semi, but that's nowhere near kill percentage. Whereas S1 on 126 is gonna have a rough time coming back from this ledge.
Ooh, just a tipper. He spaced that really well. Yeah, and looks really rough for S1. It's so hard to actually engage into S1, but into Supahsemmie, but I spoke too soon. And
that's the F throw.
Yeah, it really looked like Supahsemmie was really desperate to actually hit that down smash. I think he actually felt that pressure of getting combos into a really high percentage. Because Supahsemmie is actually almost at kill percentage now.
Right, and is looking for like a nair or like a forward that gets
and
the
just
nair
like that,
there.
the nair finally, but it didn't take. It took a lot of blood and sweat and tears.
Yep, living until 180 is something you don't see Ness players do very often,
No,
but S1 is one of those players that managed to do it. Semi tries to go for the hero spin, gets grabbed instead, not what he wanted. Tries to get the yo-yo, and S1 gets it.
Even game.
It's an
potentially
even game
last
once again.
stock for Supahsemmie of this whole tournament. I of course hope for a bracket reset for more games, but I know for sure that S1 hopes to can finally finish this curse of always getting second behind Supahsemmie.
Yeah, and Lustrous, I do have to remind you, S1 is also one of those players that always manages to get something clutch, like a PK Rocket in those game 5s. So let's see who ends up being a little bit more clutch. Will it be Supahsemmie with some amazing strings? Will it be S1 with some clutch edge guards with the clutch PK Rocket? Just anything really.
Oh, you can see they're playing it so safely. Both those players know what is at stake. Last stock, last situation, and I think both these players really wanted to take it home, but just playing it safe is not going to win you this game, and Supahsemmie is finally getting a combo right now.
S1 tries to recover, manages to do so, uses the air dodge to get back to the stage. Semi gets the forward air. It's still 2-2. It still is very close. Supahsemmie on 64%. Still has some room to work with.
S1 is in an advantage.
S1 is...
Oh, that cross-up was so important.
Using the throw armor on the forward throw. Very good.
Even though S1 is really behind, it actually feels like even game.
It does somewhat, but Semi has easier win conditions here. Needs to hit something. Like the like the nair.
He needs
here.
this edge guard.
He needs this edge guard.
And of course, it air dodge is all to actually punish.
Oh, it doesn't get it with the forward throw. S1 is clinging on for dear life.
Yeah, he almost won, so the DI was. That is the bracket reset. Unfortunate SD by S1, but of course the pressure getting through him. Supahsemmie take game 5 of his first, and I mean we talked about Supahsemmie game 5. Yeah. But I think it was more S1 accidentally slipping up to this moment.
Yeah, I mean it happens. It happens.
Of course.
We're going to go do a new set. It's a brand new set. We're back to 0 versus 0. It is S1 versus Supahsemmie. Let's find out what happens, Lustrous, because these sets are these players are giving it their all.
But Supahsemmie has been playing so much games in this top 8. He played 5 games against Evie. Yeah. 5 games as Space, which was a reverse TO. 5 games his first set in grand finals. And let's see if he needs to bring it to game 5 once again in this last set of the evening.
Yeah, and S1 is very determined to not make that happen. But yeah,
absolutely.
Can you stop the momentum train? This Supahsemmie. Well, S1 could, but needs to show that he can.
Yeah, absolutely. And Supahsemmie starting out really strong, but S1 answering.
Alright.
Ooh, that there. It's such an option that you wouldn't expect. It's so weird, but he actually got 2 kills with that.
Alright.
One jab.
Yeah, it's just jab 1 to grab. You know, it's looking like Samus right here.
Yeah, and Semi can actually play it patiently, but chooses not to. Just runs into the PK fire. Which one, of course, says thank you for that.
That's a bomb. It does have bomb. Can S1 interrupt it?
Yeah,
it wasn't necessary.
Great cover by S1. PK fire, making sure that he is able to recover immediately, and then firing with the dish lines to interrupt any means of recovery.
Using the spot dodge out on PK fire. Great heads up play from Supahsemmie.
Ooh, grab winning against Nair barely. I know, S1's lat trapping has been really on point this set. The game.
Let's get the yo-yo out with Semi.
Yeah, he mistimed it barely, because he got that bait of him doing a true get, but Semi shielded just on time.
Alright, S1, what are you gonna do? You need to get this kill, you need to get it quickly, but otherwise Semi will be slowly but surely getting to that percentage where he's gonna find that in there. Because that's kind of the story of this game, right?
Yeah, that there.
Kind of the story of this game. Semi is usually the first one to take stock, and S1 is trailing behind. Once again, we see that same story unfold here.
Absolutely. The air dodge barely not getting interrupted by that boomerang.
Semi's looking for one of the combo starters once again. Back air first hit. It's got set up for the dash attack.
Oh, I thought that was an up B.
I thought it was going to go for another arrow and then up B. Yeah, that's
that boomerang.
Back throw. It's gonna take. Alright, we're back on the last stock game.
Yeah,
First
that's
game
one
was
at 84%. Not quite kill percentage, but a lot more to work with for Supahsemmie than S1. But
let's first. I would like to remind you that this game is almost even.
yeah, I'm sorry. I just keep on thinking that someone can push advantage really well, but the momentum hold is so great for both players. And S1 taking game 1 of his grand final set 2. S1 was behind.
Remember, the S1 was 80% behind. I remember that was 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, but I do believe that Supahsemmie wasn't having that much fun in the game.
I was having fun up until that last stream, but
This is crazy.
This set is crazy. It is. It truly is, and it's a pleasure to commentate it with you.
Absolutely.
Let's go to next game. It's game number 2. Grand finals has been reset. It's Supahsemmie versus S1. S1 eking out first game, but can he eke out that set? He pretty much wants to.
Yeah, going to Carlos again, and these state picks have been really the same in the same straight as in the first set of the finals. Like you said, the wall makes sure that Youngling does have a wall jump, but also that everyone can cover with that wall bonking. So a other dynamic, and also that wasn't what I meant with bonking. You hate to see it.
That's ugly.
Yeah, but this one doesn't make it seem boredom. Immediately goes for an advantage hit, and let's see if he can actually get a kill out, because it looks like he's able to do it. So
back throw. Now Sam is off stage, had all sort of tools to make it back, but gets yo-yoed in the end.
Everyone didn't care about SD. He didn't need the stock.
Yeah, it was courtesy of him. He just threw it away.
What a nice guy.
Someone is a very nice guy.
Absolutely.
I agree.
But Sammy doesn't feel like the same way, because he's been bidding up that Ness in the early percentages.
It's all about the early percentages, right? Because in the early percentages, Sammy has always managed to find a way to.
S1 as well. I mean, look at the final stock of that previous game. S1 was behind, 80%.
Decides to wait on roll distance. Sammy rolls in the end. S1 just barely not getting it. Is it good to get fire?
I think it's interesting to see how you can see both these players are dealing with the pressure. Because once they both are at low percentages, both players played really safely. And they tried to overshoot something and tried to not commit to any of the big options. But this one did find the option that he needed with up smash, and same mistake happens in game 1 of Grand Final Set 1. And
speak out up smash.
Yeah, exactly. Those players know each other so well. I think that's a big story of the game.
I'm having a deja vu because I remember last stock situations a lot in this set.
Absolutely. I mean, game 5. There were 5 games of last stock situations, and these players are so neck and neck.
Right, Sneak getting the up tilt, but S1 pulled out ahead with the get attack.
Yeah, exactly.
87%.
And this also feels so much different than the previous set. It looks like this one made great adaptations, because he keeps on getting the long stick of the end. Long end of the
long end.
Yeah,
it's late, it's late.
Yeah, I mean, yes, these are last hit situations, or last game situations, last step situations. But S1 got 2 in a row with the long end of the stick.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I'm just a bit baffled right this moment, but
S1 up 2-0, and that's all that matters. Let's put it in simple language, because S1 in this grand finals reset has really been doing well.
Absolutely.
Sammy struggling a little bit in these last 2 games. Let's see what happens.
He did manage to reverse PO multiple occasions on phases now. So I'm quite confident in that Sammy is able to do so as well here. And look at those phantom footstools, a new gamer attack of course. Dodge multiple. Oh, he's unable to phantom footstool those K thunders, but yeah. I thought there was a question I asked Atten Granell that are you able to phantom footstool Ness up air? And yeah, it looks like it's possible since he managed to dodge 2 of those just now.
That's interesting information. This could be something that's used by Sammy as they proceed.
Yeah, and
look at this percentage though, because Sammy lost the first stock on practically 0%.
Yeah.
And he's managed to make it all the way back to 146%. Each time you think one of these guys has a big lead.
Yeah, the other guy
it's
says
gone.
no, exactly.
It's
just like the previous game where S1 spent accidentally bonk against a wall in a big bad manner, but yeah, just like that, it's even game once again, and it's so hard to call out the state of the game, because every time it keeps on shifting.
The states of the game is very unclear, but the stakes on the game are huge. Supahsemmie loses this one, and it's all over. It's all she wrote. But Supahsemmie is not done yet, and S1 is struggling to keep up with Sammy in.
That bomb actually caught the air dodge, but the air dodge is really hard punished. The tech chase got read by S1. But it was just a dash step, of course, which doesn't mean that much. And still the big disadvantage, and that disadvantage is bigger right now.
Yeah, Semi closing out, stopped the down tilt to the upper, exactly what he needed at that point, and S1 is trailing behind, but as we've already seen so often, trailing behind means nothing if your name is either S1 or Supahsemmie.
Yeah, and look at this disadvantage, it's so hard to deal with, and S1's lag trapping has been really on point this whole set, I believe. It's so hard to count either of these players out whenever they're in a disadvantage, and
we're gonna count either of these players,
of course.
To be honest. The back row is gonna take it. S1 and Supahsemmie both on their last stock.
Yeah, S1 has seen this situation before when he was at 80%. Let's see if he can make that miraculous comeback once again. 84%, just like game 1.
Yeah, it's a mirror copy of game 1, but
this is skill. Yes.
Yeah.
So Supahsemmie finally entering back in this loose side reset. Exactly. Will we see a reverse 3-0 once again?
Oh, that will be crazy. But the state of the game was very different. If you think back to the start of this game, we saw Supahsemmie SD in his stock on 17%. Even then, Semi just annihilated S1.
Absolutely.
And considering all things considered, this could spell disaster for S1 if the set keeps progressing at this rate.
Yeah.
But, you know, S1's not the type of player that got pulled us over.
He started with an S-Smash?
Yeah, he was ready to hit the home run.
I think he tried to root this split dodge, just put into real like split dodge after doing a option. But Supahsemmie at the great finish right now and covering everything, even the split dodge dash. Supahsemmie still in the lead. Supahsemmie still in set control stage.
Yeah.
But he tried to cut the jump.
Yeah, he tried to. Called the split dodge instead. The charge up smash. That's exactly what he did. Barely enough kill, but Nair is gonna take it. Supahsemmie is not going home just yet.
I mean, he was at 90% after getting the first stock. A big statement to actually start the refer 3-0, because, man, she said game 3 was actually kind of close just because Semi SD was at 0%. And the trajectory of this game is looking like Supahsemmie is bringing it back.
It's not only looking like it, Supahsemmie is bringing it back.
Absolutely.
On 93% one already is, and it's insane to see that Supahsemmie is playing at this level. All these combos, all these strings are working out for him. The down air, it even got hit, almost gets the forward.
It's like he covers everything. It's like he can see future of every option. Well, not that one, but it's so insane. And both the players know how to push their advanced state so well. It's so beautiful to see. Yeah.
It's not gonna take it.
Well, both these players are artists, right?
Yeah. And we started to see crazy things happen as one is the type of player that can make a crazy comeback happen. 184%, but now Supahsemmie is looking poised to make this game 5 once again, and then we're about to head into game 5 Supahsemmie territory.
Yeah, and also just game 5 Supahsemmie might be insanely strong, but what about game 10 Supahsemmie?
Oh, that's twice as strong.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm a mathematician.
Well, he's as well, so I think he.
Yeah, exactly. We know best, but yeah, we're about to find out S1 even looks to go to game number 5, of course.
We've seen S1 make big comebacks before.
We have.
But it's looking really rough right now.
Alright, up air shield. It's not going to do anything. Tries to go for the up air and gets the spike. But he does
I thought actually killed it.
Alright. Big magnet. It's going to get used for a little bit more damage.
So I have seen S1 go for a side rocket or PK rocket this whole set. Maybe because Supahsemmie knows. Maybe because Supahsemmie knows the options is a big threat, or maybe because he just isn't able to handle that pressure to go for this. But if he's behind this big, he would keep kind of desperate for that.
Alright, and that's Supahsemmie waiting at the peak thunder, and then waiting out the get up attack, get the dash attack, and it's all boiling down to this, the final game of the evening. It's past 10 p.m. Sorry, Illustrator. And we are here, game number 10, the definitive final game. Yeah. We're gonna take it to Battlefield.
You definitely shouldn't have to apologize for this going so late, because every game so far has been such a treat. And S1 looking to break a surge of fall seconds for the 3rd time.
And Semi looking to just... I'm not even sure how to describe the way he's playing right now, because it's art, it's magic. I love to see it. S1 is also playing on a whole different level, but the last 2 games...
And there's no zen about everything, right? Because they don't let SDs face them any way. It's so insane. I think most of the players who will tilt the heck out of everything whenever they SD at 0. Semi managed to win game 4, I believe, or 3 with SD at 0%. S1 is able to win a game, even though they SD with bad bonk with the kill rockets. And this game is going neck.
It's a neck game. What a great way to finish. The 4-throw is of course not going to kill just yet, but will put S1 in a nasty situation. Needs to recover from his ledge. Semmie's waiting patiently, but S1 wins patient or gets a 4 aerial.
Absolutely. And Semmie is at a huge momentum right now, right?
Yeah.
Winning 2 games in a row, but S1 of course tries to hold that momentum. Barely missed yo-yo against the head of Supahsemmie.
Yeah. The hero's been helping Supahsemmie out there. Not really a word, not really a sentence I ever expected to use. And the Trump back air! That's exactly the kind of stuff they need to pull out in this last game. All tricks coming out the back.
Oh,
and
Supahsemmie
takes the first stock.
This might be huge. This one is really feeling the pressure, maybe.
And while I am saying that he's really feeling pressure, he actually almost gets a kill. And just like I said before, it doesn't let Tilt face him. And
back row? No, he doesn't get a grab.
yeah, the air rush was really fortunate for Semmie to make him live.
Does get him though.
Yeah, even once again, these games are going so back and forth. I'm actually in awe of how these players are playing.
You should be. It's a game. It's a game. 5 of resets. 0-0%. It's 2-2 in games. Semmie is the first answer. Look at this
won't be
combo.
a kill,
Not gonna
but
kill.
94% at this moment, and these combos games are just one big clinical operation. I have so much respect for how Supahsemmie play all these combos out. Just remember, this is game 10 in Grand Final set, right?
Right.
And there are people that actually drop combo because of nerf, but
Yeah, fatigue.
yeah, exactly. Supahsemmie 1 stock lead.
This is for S1. It's do or die in this final stock. And let's get the if fire doesn't get any follow up. Semmie on 100% still. The stock still looking kind of fresh. No, it's
We know how good Semmie is at percentage combos, so it only takes 1 grab or 1 bear to make this count. S1, of course, you don't want to see that. S1 really has to finish this stock, but it looks really good for S1.
Big rocket right in the face or at the ledge. Makes it back. Semmie in the middle of the stage, contemplating his options, looking for any sort of opening in S1's game plan. But Semmie needs to make back. Tries to go for bomb coverage.
Yeah.
Goes with down air to make it back.
Yeah, of course, Nair I can't even talk. Up air to Nair really good, of course.
S1 now in a bad situation.
Yeah,
Semmie finish it off.
109% must
For
be
the
his
up air.
This is his last stock of his whole set. Oh, is it?
No, it's not gonna be.
Oh, that's very.
And I'm sure
What words I need to use because this is so intense. And S1 just got F-tilted and Supahsemmie takes this whole tournament. Supahsemmie will be Fight XL3 champion.
The crowd.